Network address usage, also known as NOWs, is a metric applied to resources in your virtual network to help you plan for and monitor the size of your VPC. NOWs help you ensure you don't run out of room in your VPC by having this rough calculation that you are approaching max. Um, I've never had to use NOWs, but I imagine for enterprise architects that this could be a concern when you have a lot of resources. So this definitely could be something useful for enterprise architects. NOWs represent specific resources as NOW units. We have a few examples here. So we have we'll just go through the list here. Each IPv4 address, I'll get the pen out so we can keep track of where we are. Each IPv4 address assigned to an ENI, additional ENIs attached to the EC2 instances, prefix assigned to a network interface. You can see a network load balancer has 6 NOWs, a VPC endpoint per AZ, a transit gateway attachment, a Lambda function, a NAT gateway, an EFS attached to an EC2 instance. I'm not sure why a Lambda function is so heavy duty, but maybe when you associate it with it, there's a lot of stuff that's being added to do that. So extremely heavy, but that is what it is. A VPC or peered VPC can handle a certain amount of NOWs. So understand this is also going to change based on peering. So for the NOW limit, you have 64,000 NOWs. I wonder if you could also pronounce it NOWs. I don't know. NAUs? Maybe I should be saying NAUs instead. It just sounds weird every time I say NOWs. If you are using, you can increase that quota, right? Up to a 250,000. Then if we're looking at peering, and by the way, this is shared for all the VPCs you're peering with. You're looking at 128,000. So it looks like more, but understand that it's going to be a lot more limited if you are peering quite a bit. So we have 512 nows. This applies to all VPCs in the peer. So that's what I'm talking about here. You can use nows to manually calculate when planning a VPC. You can use CloudWatch NAU metrics to automatically keep track of NAUs. You need to enable NAU monitoring on a VPC to collect metrics for CloudWatch, and that would be these particular metrics. So we have the network address usage over here, the usage period, and the resources counted or resource count. You can enable this via this flag. In fact, I'm not sure if you can even do this through the CLI. Through the UI. You might only be able to do this through the CLI. You can set a CloudWatch alarm to monitor those nows, and then you can see that specific metric tying back to there. Okay, so there you go. Ciao.